Look at that. I think I even got the mic on before we started this time. I'm pretty sure. Okay. I think I did. Yeah. Okay. Just let me know if you come in and you can't hear me. I just want to make sure everything's working properly before I get going. Last time, or yesterday, I could not figure out how to see Facebook's chat. So I have got this. I think I'm getting this figured out. This is a process. It is a learning thing. It is definitely a process though. All right here. So we're doing our soulmate readings today. So I'm doing all zodiac sign soulmate spread. We're going to figure out a description of our soulmate. We're going to figure out maybe some ways to maybe do some things to implement growth in the relationship, what to do with this type of relationship. I'm going to get my cards ready. Yeah, I definitely wanted to make sure that I had that all like adjusted before I got on today. Again, I do have a dog named Frank. He's a boxer, and he's sitting he's laying right here. Okay, so if you hear any weird breathing, any types of noises, that is my dog, I swear. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, we are gonna get going. Alright. Alright, so we're going to get going here as far as Hangman Tarot goes. I want you to all know if there's a $10 personal reading purchase and if there is a subscribing all the way up until May 7th, there's going to be a short and sweet reading given as a thank you to you. Again, that is just up until May 5th. That's when that offer is going to expire. And that is when the $10 reading will eventually change as well. Just make sure to go hit subscribe. It's really simple, easy to do, quick, and you get a free reading out of it. Something of any time for redeemable. So you can redeem it at any time. You don't have to do it exactly at this moment. You don't have to do it, in a month either. You can just do it whenever it feels good to you. If you're like, hey, I need a freaking reading, all right, I'm your girl, because I gave you that reading. So I gave you a free one. It's in your pocket. You need to use it. Let's do this. All right, so we're going to begin with our Aries soulmate. So this is just a scan. It's not deeply invested into the situation, but it is a good 7 cards. So it is a 7-card spread, so it is, there is that. So speaking of which, I'm going to have to get this out of the way. Gotta move my keyboard. There we go. Okay, now, if you would like to chat or commentate or chime in or have any questions during this reading, please feel free. I have one more good shuffle here. Aries, soulmate. Now, we have many soulmates, so this is not like a twin flame reading. This is a soulmate reading. So soulmates are just people that we have soul contract with, people we maneuver around when we come here. And we have already chosen these people before we even got here for something specific, and that's what we're going to kind of find out. We're going to find out past life situation with this individual. We will find out a little bit about why they're in this current life with us. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting spread. I'm super excited about it. I have never done one online. I've definitely done some on the side, but so this is just going to be a great time. It'll be fun. It'll be knowing. You'll be getting some intention for, whatever current soulmate you're investing in at the moment. Again, soulmates could be all the way from your dogs to people, friends, could be mother, your soulmate could be your cousin, maybe you ran into a teacher and they became a soulmate because there was such a great connection between the two of you. There's just like this instant feeling with them. And it's usually somebody you learn something super specific with. So life experiences with this person and the learning situation is going to be very, very good, or very, very bad. But again, we take that bad, we alchemize it into learning, and it becomes this amazing birth of wealth of knowledge. One more. Okay. All right, so the first card up is just going to be describing the soulmate, okay? So I did pull a card. It is a Cups card, so we are dealing with some sort of a water sign. Somebody... I feel like they definitely are somebody who is dwelling within the present, but yet they have a lot of things that are in front of them that they aren't actually noticing. They are definitely earthy. They're wise. I'm definitely feeling like they don't have like an agenda with you. They're just there. It's just like somebody who is around you, and it's nobody like in particular as far as like somebody who wants something from you. They're just around you to observe you, to be near you, to learn from you and experience what you're experiencing, moving along paths together. This individual is just like not in a rush. They're not, slow either, but they are exceptionally very in the experience. So they are really in the experience of the situation. And that is your guys' relationship, okay? So second card up, we're going to be doing our past life. So we're doing a past life relationship here. And this is going to be our second card. So in the past, there was something really bad that happened with this soul connection, okay? So there was, everything was self-fulfilling. So everything was self-fulfilled during these nights that you created, but they were sleepless. So there was a lot of sleepless nights with this individual. And again, this is a water sign that we're dealing with this when we're connecting to this soulmate for Aries as of current right now. So currently, they are definitely observing you. They are around you. But in the past, it's just almost like every lifetime it's about expecting the worst with this individual. It doesn't mean that expect it with them. It means expect it in general. So something around, and it's already self-fulfilled. It's already fulfilled. So you have been in past lives with this individual, and you are continuing this. And so it does create a bond, but yet there's going to be a lot of sleepless nights with this individual. Meaning both you, or maybe just one or the other of you, okay? So we're going to figure out why they are currently in this life with you at this moment, okay? Okay, so they're here to create some kind of an approach. So instead of your boring, shitty old approach, they're here to create some type of a playful approach. They're slowly kind of creeping up on the situation, but there's a lot of things that are going on right now, currently in your life, but it is somebody in your life. They want you to be playful. They don't want you to like constantly be working and doing this and that and not finding stillness or not finding like the joy in life. So they are here to be that person to guide you more into your intuition, more into your playfulness, more into your childlikeness. They're trying to find you a balance in your life. So this individual currently in this life was sent here by you previously to remind them to play, to remind them to seek out of the schedules and agendas and the to-dos. Get the fuck out of your square. Okay, that's what this individual is trying to express to you. This water sign is very much all about the circle of things, the uniting of things, and not so much the square and the sharp edges of life, okay? And they want you to be the same. They want you to exist outside of your bullshit schedule and agenda. So that is why they are here. The soul contract description okay. So the soul contract description, the description of the soul contract has been to come and to be dependable. So there's a dependency in this relationship. So there is a dependable person, one or the other, but there's supposed to be something challenging here. There's supposed to be something new. There's supposed to be something in financials, but it's almost like there is a delay every single time. So this card is indicating that there's delay in the soul contract. So the reason that you two are connecting, there's a delay in it. That meaning because you're either resisting the situation, you're resisting what they're trying to give to you or what they're, around you for, or because something else has, universally, like something else came up. So some sort of a challenge, something happened. And we're going to find out a little bit more here, but something's going on to where there's definitely a delay. And I feel like it's you resisting. I'm Aries. I feel like it. For sure, because not everybody wants to play around and be childlike. I mean, and that's not childish, it's just childlike. Not everybody wants to fuck around and do that. So this individual is really trying to create that in you. And it's not like a bad thing, because again, it's trying to find that balance, but you are not allowing that balance. And there's definitely a resistance here. I feel it for sure. Okay. So one of the conflicts for the delay is there is a relationship and it grows closer, but there is no forgiveness in this relationship. So the resolution of the conflict in the relationship is actually creating resistance, and it's stopping everything else. So there is a relationship, Aries, in your life that is blocking this soul contract and this individual that you're supposed to just do some shit with and find some balance with. You're not doing it because you're too worried about this other situation. And that could be a water sign. It could definitely be a fire sign, but I'm feeling like it's water for sure. And they make you feel as if you're content. This individual makes you feel as if you have abundance of happiness and joy and you're feeling really rad, but it's not that at all. It's not a happy home life. It is not at all. Yeah, so you are not going to have a successful anything with this individual. So this water sign or this fire sign is very much holding you up, dealing with this other water sign. Okay, so that is something that you need to address, because if you don't let that shit go, you don't let the drama go or the passion go or the lust go or whatever the fuck it is, you are not going to be able to fit in this person. Okay, this person is super vital to a balance within your life, because you're struggling right now, Aries, and you're bored and you're complacent and you're, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Oh God, I'm too good for that. This is how I should do it. No, I'm not going over there. Hell no, I'm not playing around with you. Go play around. Stop doing everything that you try to stop doing. Do the opposite of what you think you should be doing, okay? That's my advice, especially to let and tune into this individual. Because you do have the World card, so this is going to be a huge shift in your life. And I don't know if this is a female or a male. I don't think it actually matters, because the soulmate, this person, could be in your life continuously and has been, or this could be a new blooming relationship. Maybe that's why you're resisting, because you just are like, I'm just not interested in creating a new relationship. But if you are to continue through this, you're going to get into lessons on enlightenment and joy and contentment and gratitude. Those things make you childlike, especially when you're pure. It's a pure, beautiful stream of light that flows through you, as long as you can find this balance. And you're not finding a balance because, again, you're resisting. But it is. I mean, this is what this is. The lessons that are going to be taught in this situation, whether it's to you or them, just creating an abundance of shit that is going to be in front of you, and you're going to be like, holy crap, I didn't know this could exist. Well, that's because you're too busy being boring over there in your scheduling book with your weird water sign, who's just like definitely not on the freaking roster at the moment. He is off, she is off the roster. Get them off, get them out of here, so you can fit in that good shit. Otherwise, you won't be stuck underneath the world, because everybody's going to keep moving it forward. What are you going to do? I mean, what else do we have time for while we're here? You might as well get this shit going. I mean, what are we waiting for? All right. So again, there is a delay in helping tune and grow this individual yourself. So it's like receiving and giving. So they're giving and they're creating something for you. They're helping find a balance for you. But this soulmate in return is just hanging out, delayed on what you're supposed to help them grow with. So this whole thing, you're trying to aid in some kind of growth for them. It's not happening. It's completely delayed as far as I'm concerned. It's supposed to merge into this really happy connection, and it's creating trying to educate them and trying to show them why they observe you, the tiny, tiny little things, the tiny details, that's where the happy is. In between your breath, that is where the happy is. All the bullshit melting pots around the world, that is the beauty, that is the joy, that's where the happy is. Those are the tiny little details and everything. In between anything, in between two rocks, that's the joy, okay? All right, Aries. We're going to keep moving this forward, but you need to attend. I really feel like this soul mate and this individual is already in your life. So I would tune into that person. I would attend to that person. And again, zodiac signs really don't mean a whole lot if you really think about it, because it could be 12,000 different meanings. So use that how that resonates, and if that helps with your storyline, I hope it does. If it resonates in general, please pull intention from it, okay? All right, we're going to move onward. We're going to move over to Taurus. So we're going to go into a soulmate for Taurus. Again, soulmates, this is not the all be all. This could be a friend. This could be this amazing teacher you've spoken and met. This could be, your dog, wherever mine went. He literally moved out of the frame. He got up. It's probably on video, but anyway, it could be your goldfish. I mean, I don't really care, because these soulmates are here to help you grow, and they're here to make things larger or smaller or balance things out. Happy, joy, sad, growth, deep welling of depression. It doesn't matter. They're here. And there's a lot of them. We really can't say that we just have one soulmate. You got a twin flame, and that's the one, okay? And those, I don't even like saying twin flame out loud anymore. I used to think it was so romantic. No, it's not, okay? Twin flames are not romantic. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not going to get on that tangent, not today, no siree. Okay, again, hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any of your YouTube channel readings. Hit that bell so you don't miss any of my notifications either. And as well, go check out all that social media in the description box. And if you would, share, like, and follow. And again, if you subscribe all the way up until May 7th, you will get a free short and sweet reading. If you purchase a $10 reading all the way up until May 7th, you will receive an extra short and sweet personal reading. And they're exactly what I say they are, but they're effective. I love the short and sweet ones. They're very effective readings. They're just, especially if you're, speaking on intuition. It's just like alarming sometimes how in-depth they feel. All right, Taurus soulmates. So you could have a few soulmates even around you at the moment. You could be learning from a few different people and not really realizing what's going on. But this is going to pick up on the energies or create and kind of bulldoze into that storyline that is most in depth around you, that is most obvious. It's definitely going to bring that up. So we're going to find out description of our soulmate. We've got an earth sign. All right, so it could be an earth or water sign here. So, and this person, it's already feeling like this individual is feeling delayed in what they're here to do. So again, this is not uncommon, because as humans, we resist like no other. So this is not an uncommon thing. So when I say that you're resisting, that doesn't mean like you're a horrible, terrible human being and you should, be sacrificed to the goldfish or the pound puppies. But it literally means that you're just in a place where you're resisting change. And Taurus, I know that is not something that you're not familiar with. You're very familiar with this, but that's fine. You take your time, okay? I mean, life's short, but whatever. Just take your time, I suppose. Just go slow, easy does it. Don't hurt yourself. Okay, so again, this is a person who is not super balanced at the moment. They're usually pretty balanced. They usually got their shit together. This individual is very much thinking about things in the past. Again, that could be just kind of their soul wandering away from them. It could be just like them just thinking about, you know, past trauma or past experiences. It could even be, you know, people going through trauma at the moment, or like a great deal of it, or trying to heal from it. So again, this person around you, Taurus, is a water or an earth sign. But again, that balance is off for them, which is totally fine. That may even be a reason that soul contract was made. Soulmate is here. So hopefully, Taurus, we can get some answers. I mean, we're going to. We are going to. Okay. Okay, so this person is like-minded. So this individual is definitely a like-minded person. The reason that they're actually here is because in the past life with this individual, you two had some sort of community together. Every lifetime you've been drawn together, you've been together in an organization or some sort of connection of mentors, or when you were seeking out like-minded people, this individual pops up. So Taurus, whoever this individual is, who becomes, you guys kind of become so alike. It's like your minds are very fluid, moving back and forth in conversation in a beautiful wave, back and forth, just like the breath. Like, these are things that it's Frank. He's drinking water. It's happening again. He did this yesterday too. Don't worry about it. We got this. So that is not me making noises, just so you know. All right. So the traditional viewpoints that you two seek out, or the methods, is, again, that is something that you are both seeking out. And whether you meet during or you do it together, that is something that you were doing in each life. So your past life relationships had a lot to do with the fact that y'all think alike. And you guys were both seeking out some sort of community. You guys were both seeking out some sort of group or connection, something to steer you in the path of hope or belief. You know, so you were swimming around just trying to, you know, seek out somebody to teach you. And you two are going to be stumbling upon each other. And that's what happens in each of these past lives for you and this individual. Okay, so this individual is here to teach you this lifetime, this current lifetime, this person that is around you now. They're very much around you now because they're on a hunt to create like a power of creativity for you. So they're very much trying to create a team player of you, because you're very full force. You're very like, I'm alone, I'm solo, dolo, I'm just doing my shit, doing my thing. And they're like, no, you're going to know how to team play. Okay, this is what we're doing. And you're going to come over here and you're going to get in this group. So again, this group theme is popping up again, which is really, really cool. And they just keep recognizing the quality of work you're doing. This is so weird because I'm a Taurus. This is killing me. I know exactly who this is for me. But anyway, I don't want to turn off topic here, but I'm just dying. I'm like, what? Okay, so they are very much here. They are here. They're awarding you with recognition and love and affirmations for every fucking thing that you do. They're like, oh my God, keep going. Oh my God, you're the best. And you don't even have to be good at fucking shit, but this individual is teaching you how to create that team effort, that connection, that community, bringing things together. Because obviously they're very good at it. It's something that you're just, you know, kind of learning along your journey. But this is the reason that this individual's here. I'm sorry, it's so weird. Okay, I'm going to pick up a couple influences here, just kind of influencing around what this person is, you know, the soul contract was meant for here. Okay. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. So, yeah. This gets even weirder. Okay, so there is a couple minors, or a couple major cards here. So I'm definitely picking up this was some sort of big transformation or change or shift within your life when this individual kind of came on in. So they're probably here, but they definitely have been teaching you different perspective. They've been teaching you to stand still. They've been teaching you to just breathe. They teach you about the quiet stuff that we all fucking really hate, but Taurus is really on the bandwagon with that one. We just don't like to sit around and hang out. It's very difficult. So it's something that I know that I practice all the time, but this individual has created an importance of it for you. So that's kind of the influencing around, what they were here and designed for you. Let's see. Okay. So there is some sort of truth coming up, and there's some information that is going to make it so that there's a delay in the situation. So some sort of something was uncovered in this relationship, and it made things very unclear for Taurus. And Taurus was fighting the fact that there was such a deep connection, but yet there was some sort of truth revealed, some sort of unraveling of something, or some hidden truths came out, or whatever it is. Something appeared to Taurus. So something appeared to you definitely for sure here. And it became such a delay. And the truth was not delivered in the most tactful way. So the truth was not delivered in the most honest, heartfelt. It was more of an ego. It was pulled from the ego type thing. And again, because Taurus is logical and very, very heart drawn, they just, it was more of a delay, less than a stop. So there was no stopping of the relationship. It was just like a delay thing, because they were like, whoa, wait, no, I love you. I'm going to hang out. We're going to hang out. I don't care what's going on. Okay. So that's what, we do for our soulmates. All right. Last two cards, we're going to figure out how or what kind of lessons they're going to deeply be teaching us at the moment. And how can you help them grow? How can you deepen the relationship here? Basically is what it's wanting to know. So the lesson, or the deepening of this relationship, is just self-discovery. So the idea behind this relationship, Taurus, with this this air sign, or with this earth sign, is the fact that there's a spiritual teaching in the relationship, and the self-discovery is along the way. But that's actually going to make you two, who are already very like-minded, come even closer together. So you're definitely bonded in that way. And it's just like, it's a hermit card. So it is just like a quiet type of thing. But that, again, is something that they're learning from you and through you. And so for that to be kind of the deepening source, is reaching out to that self-discovery and that spiritual reading and that spiritual path stuff, and that enlightenment is just like, what? So yes, it's very correlating. It's very connected here. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, we're going to find out how you, Taurus, can help them grow. So there is one last card indicating that as long as your mind is open and your heart is open, this person will always receive your trusting and loving advice. This is the King of Water, and I'm feeling as if your advice is very much respected in the situation, and I feel like it's very, it's almost like they take your advice home, and they put it in a little warm nest, and they cover it up and put a light over it, and they care for it. They love your fucking advice. They will do anything for your advice, and only, again, because it's just coming from a compassionate, clear line. So they get that and they feel that vibe. Taurus, that's good. That's a good one. I like it. I love it. Great soulmate connection. Nothing wrong with that one. Nothing creepy coming up for me. So I think keep digging at it, keep deepening, keep the growth. But again, they're, keep connecting to your community, keep connecting to circles of individuals that are like-minded, because that is what this person is trying to cater to. They're trying to push you into a bucket of people, because Taurus, if Taurus could be a hermit for the rest of his or her life, they would, and I don't blame you. All right, We're going to move on to our Gemini soulmate connection. So again, these soulmates are not the all for all. They're just like definitely a bunch of different ones randomly that you threw in the pot before you came on down here. Once you get down here, they're here to remind you along the way of the things that your soul already knows. We just tend to forget that shit because we're like, we're human. I'm only human. So now I just don't remember nothing. I'm kidding. I'm so insensitive. I have to be. There's no other way. I have to use humor to pull through the pain. Oh, it's getting cloudy out again. Oh, we get a snow? No, that's snow. Franklin. He is so cute. Like, I can't even tell you how cute my dog is. Like, I feel like my kids feel like I've replaced them with him. But there's like a few of them, so it's like, you can't really feel like that. There's way too many of you. All right. Alrighty. Again, if you do subscribe all the way up until May 7th, you are going to get a free short and sweet reading from me, and it is a thank you for subscribing to this YouTube tarot channel. And as well, if you make any $10 purchases for a personal reading, I'm going to add in that thank you and much appreciation with a short and sweet reading once again. Because if I can gift you, why not? Why not? I wish we lived back in the days where you could trade practices. And so, like, if a doctor came in here, I'd get free healthcare and I'd give him free tarot readings or free yoga lessons, okay? So we'll just go back to that, and I'll just need a jewelry person in here and a seamstress, and I'll get free clothes, and I'll just give you free readings and yoga lessons. I think it works out great for me. All right. We're going to find out, Gemini, who your soul connection is. Again, Gemini, soul connection, soulmate, they are brought down to feature your divine soul. So they're not here really to be like, ooh la la, I am your soulmate. I got roses and I have dinner prepared. No, they're here to be like, hey, I was just like brought here for no reason. I didn't ask to come here, but here I am, and now I gotta teach you a bunch of shit because you forgot, because you're a human. You're not your divine pure self at the moment. Fine, carry on. So soulmate, again, is not that what the movies like you to think it is. These movies, how are they going to make movies once we're all aware of what a soulmate is? How are they going to make a love story? Oh, she's my soulmate. No, she's not. You did not send her down here. I'm just going to say that. And you know, it's like literally every single person around you could potentially be a soulmate because they are definitely people that you learn from. If you looked at everybody like they were a teacher, you would learn all the time. So keep observing, honey. Don't be judgy. Just observe. Don't be judgy. We can make a t-shirt like that. I say that to my friend Kate. Every time she says something cool or I say something even cool, I say we should make a t-shirt. We definitely should make a t-shirt though, about pretty much everything we say, because we say some funny shit. Her and I should definitely do some type of tarot podcast thing on YouTube. It would be funny. All right. We're going to find out who this soulmate, just describe this individual to you. They could be a water or a fire sign. They are a very amazing individual. They are just brought into you. This person, again, is a water or fire sign. They have just been brought into you. They are very much a focus in your life. And again, these soulmates, they could be anybody around you, but however this resonates for you, please take it and run. You were definitely brought this just recently. This is something that you're needing though. It's like they're trying to draw you into a direction. I'm very much feeling like they're trying to pull you somewhere. So this individual, you know, you may not notice them at the moment or notice them in general or even know that you've met them. You might have crossed paths, but you very much have been around this person in their human body. Jiminy crickets. There's just like, let me tell my story. Calm down, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get there. They're definitely somebody who's, you know, they're very balanced, very well spoke, very well kept. I can't say enough about them. They're very much in a place where they can hold a lot of space for you. So, good thing. Because, yeah, you're Gemini. You need somebody to hold space for you. Hello. Welcome. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? It's thundering. I'm just like, what? It is so creepy out. Hello, welcome to my channel. It's nice to meet you, Chaitanya. If I butcher this name, it has nothing to do with the fact that it's a beautiful name. Or it's not. It's just, it's a great name. I just butcher names. So please bear with me. All right, Gemini. So again, this individual is very much trying to draw you in some sort of direction. They're trying to bring you to something. I may have to turn another light on. I got a dang ring light on and I can't see nothing still. There is delay. Again, the delay comes up only because we as human beings want to resist everything possible. So you, Gemini, are very much in a resistance zone. So there's some sort of change within your life. There's a younger or very childlike individual around you who is trying to draw you into the right direction. And if you were to really observe the people around you or this person, and you begin to observe them quite greatly, you're going to change. You're going to start pulling towards this direction. Thank you for coming in. And then, so basically, they're trying to bring in that team player sort of thing, kind of like the Taurus. So they're trying to bring you into community of like-minded people. So you're going to resist it because you think you're too cool or something. And it might be one of the evil twin or the good twin. I'm not sure which one's trying to choose here. But there is an honest no thanks type feeling here. Again, they're just trying to add some type of group effort or group love, group connection, like-minded people. They're trying to draw that into your life because they feel soul-wise that will teach you to come back to what you already know. Yeah, so they're here kind of given to you as like almost like a guardian angel type vibe is what I'm getting. They're trying to communicate the loyal stuff, the dedication, the honorable, the kind stuff. They're trying to remind you of who the fuck you are because you seem to have forgot. And they want you to buckle down, but there again is that delay. So when you're delaying, again, that's just that humanness in us. There's a lot of friction. There's a lot of like holding your heels down and not wanting to really fuck with this shit because this is overwhelming for you at the moment. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like I'm very overwhelmed just even talking about it. But they're definitely wanting you to honor your commitments, to buckle down, get this shit done so you can move forward in your life, okay? Yeah. So that's why they're here currently. And again, in all your previous lives with this individual, this is something that they were trying to indicate or point out to you also. So they were here just to be like, hey, you know, come here. Come back to all these people who love you, who are like-minded, who want to connect with you, who want to be, you know, just kumbaya. Come back to that. And that could even be like, come back to your job, come back to, you know, your Bible study or the library with the group people, or I don't know if that's a thing anymore, a library crew. Like, do people hang out at a library anymore? Is that a thing? Like, we should check that out because I don't think it's a thing. Like, I feel like silly going into a library sometimes. So I just buy my books because I'm like, I ain't going in there. And it's not because I'm too good. It's because I feel silly. Like I do. I feel embarrassed. Like nobody goes there anymore. I love libraries though. It's just one of my things. It's just one of my, like my windshield wipers. If they go too fast, I get all embarrassed and like upset. And I hate going to Starbucks more than like twice a day because it's embarrassing. I think that's probably supposed to be. I'm not quite sure. Okay. I'm spending way too much time alone. All right. So they're definitely kind of in that guardian angelship. And again, they're just kind of trying to lead you and guide you. But they are pointing like, hey, Gemini. But again, there's a lot of resistance here. So currently that is what they're trying to do though in this exact lifetime. So, but in more or less speaking, in the other ones was more of the trying to teach you how to be a team player, trying to get you into that group thing. But they're working at this moment on trying to gain access to the non-resisting and gain access to you just even in general, like kind of going with that. And buckling down and honoring the fact that you're supposed to do this, so you know, but you don't want to go. Okay. It's too dark in here. It's creepy. All right. All right. So the epitome of this soul contract is, if you were to put a gold label and band it around, it would say justice, because that's the card that popped up. But not only that, is because it basically is trying to create some kind of a fairness or balance or some sort of standing up for yourself, standing up for your beliefs. It's really wrapped around into coming back to the core of the soul. So it's almost as if it's like, you got to be good, you got to do good because you've already been here, you already know how to do this, you're falling off track. Okay, so if you were to pick this up and it was a gift, it would be labeled stop being unfair. This person is here to remind you that your decisions are not just your decisions. Your decisions are fucked up. They're unfair. They're not based off all perspective. They're not based off the full picture. And you should take a peek at that, because your decisions and your beliefs are two different things right now. They're not based off that core kindness that you own. And you own it. They're here to let you know about it. They're like, hey, you're actually really nice, but you're being a dick. Okay? So that's where we're at for that. And then we're going to find out a little influences around that. So there is some kind of conflict with somebody else at the moment. So there's another individual in the situation, could be a fire or an air sign. But this individual is not, it's not them creating the delay, but them in your life and the way that the bother of them onto you, or like the issue in the actual relationship is making delays, and it's pushing this person away too. So stay hydrated this way. Stay hydrated. So make sure you drink some water right now, okay? And check in on your posture, because that'll pop up too. I really like this thing. I really like that it reminds you to do those things, because we forget. Like I told my son Caleb, I was like, you look like Gollum when you do this. So sit up straight. That's what we mean by check our posture. Heart up, relax. All right. So anyway, yeah, there's some kind of a competing energy in the relationship with this air or fire sign. Stop fucking doing that. Just go take care of whatever you need to take care of with this soul contract. Stop bullshitting around, okay? So go ahead and read the description and go check out everything, because for readings, right now I'm just doing soulmate readings. I'm going off zodiac sign, but I will totally be down to do any kind of a reading for sure. Did you was that you who subscribed yesterday? I can't quite remember, because you do get a free reading with a subscription all the way up to the 7th of May, as well as if you buy if you purchase a $10 personal reading, I will give you as a thank you a short and sweet personal reading that you can redeem at any time, okay? But again, I'm pretty sure you were in here already. My memory tends to... Okay, so that is the epitome of the situation, though, quite frankly. And the things that are going to help them grow, that you're going to give, because you're already receiving so much, Gemini, from this individual, is basically ending a situation, a difficult one. And this, again, is in delay, too. Okay, perfect. Yes, I'll get to you right after this one. If you just want to go ahead and ask something specific and let me know what your zodiac sign is, just write that in the text box. And then I will do it right after this Gemini one. So there could be the ending or embracing of change, and you're actually helping that person to grow even further if you get to that place. So this individual could even be in some type of addictions, because this 10 of Error card is indicating that things will get better, but again, you're a part of the process. It's a whole monster, but you're a part of the process, and addictions need to be taken care of by either with you or with them. But when that kind of stuff starts happening, and the whole relationship that you find bothersome and you have a conflict with, get rid of that shit so you can find some space to grow, move, and breathe. All right, yeah, perfect. So Gemini, good luck with that. That is a beautiful soulmate, especially if it's going to be dealing with some type of addiction. And when I'm saying addiction, that could be to, gaming. That could be to, I'm addicted to reading, or I'm addicted to orange juice, or I'm addicted to alcohol and drugs. Like, those are real things that happen in our lives. So if that has anything to do with addictions, please center around that and attend that. But that would be a perfect soulmate for anybody. Alrighty, and again, soulmate's not here to cover shit up. They're here to put a little bit of a spotlight on some things and to create some brain expansion. Put some knowledge in there. Alright, I can't say your first. Okay, let's do this. I will definitely do a reading for that. Let me gather. Right, you are Leo. Ooh, goodness. Okay. What type? Okay, so you're wanting to know what type of action. Okay, so you're wanting to know the action of this other individual that is coming towards your relationship. This is for Leo sign, Cancode. Yes, I can definitely do a reading for you. Did you have a free reading from yesterday? Okay, one more shuffle. Okay. I feel as though your person is very cultured, they're respected, they're compassionate. I feel as though they have an open mind and an open heart when it comes to you. And I feel like almost... Okay, so yeah, their action towards you is definitely going to be some sort of furthering of the relationship. So their action is moving forward, if that makes sense. But, and I don't know if they're a water sign or a fire sign, one of the two. But this individual has an open heart, they have an open mind for you, but it's almost like it's not done out of like the pure, authentic lust or love or genuine love. It's almost like charity work type of thing, or like they're volunteering to do it. So it's almost like they feel as if they need to in order to hold or support something for you. I don't know what that means, but I want you to know that you need to know that there will be an event that will arise here soon, and there's definitely some delay in the situation because there's an immediate tension for this situation. So there is something, time is essence, time is a factor here. So you need to make a choice or a decision, and you need to think about this shit clearly. And this might not be right away because, again, there's a little bit of a delay because this hasn't been done. So, like, even if they give you an offer, it's like the offer, somebody extending out their hand because they feel bad. But it looks like love. It looks like amazing, but it's probably not so much. It's like, that's like, listen, you're not doing anybody a fucking favor by, loving me, pretending to love me. Like, I'll go out and get the real shit. So don't let anybody do that to you. But again, that could just be kind of maybe that, that could even resonate, to them kind of feeling off balance about it. Even it just feels like a very wishy-washy, and I wouldn't trust the next couple actions that they make, again, because they come as something other than what they may appear to be. So an upcoming opportunity for anything that's going on around you, just take your time, take a sensible approach, deal with the challenges or the experiences in your life, continue to move forward. Just try to keep that kindness intact, especially when you go through all those bullshit times. It's just like a great time to understand compassion, to understand empathy, to feel this and to bring that in. Because you're thoughtful, you're a creative individual, you're very warm and sensible, but again, that's another reason that you probably are not aware that this other person has a couple faces, because you are not a bullshitter. You're not in it for that. So that's where we're at there. So yeah, they do have action coming. You do have action coming towards you. Is it authentic? No, it's kind of a handout. It's kind of gross. I don't like that. Gupta, if that's how you say your name, yeah, I can do your reading for you. Just let me know if you did this, if you subscribed and got a free reading yesterday. Again, if you guys hit subscribe for Hangman Tarot, you'll get a free, short and sweet personal reading, just like what I just did with Bensodi. Not greatest name game. Yeah. Okay. Also, if you if you subscribe, you will get that free, and if you buy a $10 personal reading, you will gain access to that for free also, and that is a thank you from me to you. Also, that offer ends May 7th. All right, we're gonna move. Yes, you did subscribe. Okay, go ahead and ask your question, and just give me a zodiac sign also, so I can really vibe on your energy. Let me get those written down so I know that we did yours. Vidushi? Is that how you say it? I'm sure I'm butchering it. Gupta? At least I'm trying to. I'm attempting. All right, just put your zodiac sign in the chat. Zodiac sign, like Taurus, Aries, okay? And then I want you, so it's just like a general love reading. Are you just interested in if love's... Okay. Also, yeah, let's just move forward. Okay, let's get going on this reading so that we can get into one more zodiac sign, at least for the soulmate ones. They're a little bit longer than the usual. Okay, Capricorn. All right, so you're just kind of finding maybe where the direction of your love life is going, if somebody's coming in. Okay. One more. Okay. So I definitely right now, as of right now where you're at, you're very much in a quest or journey or a path. You are very much in a journey of purpose, maybe attunement. I'm feeling like you're a very extremely intuitive and empathic individual, because from what's coming up, it's just like each card indicates that. Each card is telling me that. Each card's is expressing to me that your prayer or your meditation is super vital. And that is something that you definitely do. And you definitely feel, it's almost like you're thinking or you're manifesting or you're meditating or you're constantly thinking about this love or even this journey. Again, that doesn't mean that anybody's coming in quite yet. It's just showing me that you're freed up of bullshit. You seem to be in a very healing space. And it's almost as if every time somebody comes in, you kind of have a conflict with them because of this. So it's almost like you're kind of in that place where you've become awakened or you've become aware of things going on around you, or because you have so much shit going on that when someone comes in, it's almost like a conflict every time. And it's annoying. There's something annoying about someone and they're annoyed by that. And there's like competing issues. There's just a whole energy of just an issue when you come into contact with the individuals that you recently have just come in contact with. They could be fire sign, that individual. But this card indicates for me that you want to stay true to yourself. It's very important to be who you are, especially leading the life that you're leading. I don't know what this means, but you're very sacred, or you're very there's like eternal, it's almost like it's like you're a leader of something. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, you're definitely needing to check in with perspective anytime that you're having a conflict or an issue with another individual. Remind yourself that your perspective is not just the all end, be all end, whatever, however you say that. But it definitely wants you to be awake all the time. Like, don't stop being who you are. Tap back into that every time you feel like you're falling back. Again, here's another card. So it is a shift, though. This was a shift in your life. That's being indicated here. There was a shift in your life, and the perspective has been very important in this situation. The sacredness, the embodiment of your journey is all written all over you, in your cards too. Forgiveness, though, and compassion would be super helpful when you go into your next relationship. You need to release any kind of harsh criticism, judgments, expectations. Sometimes when we wake, I feel sometimes like that I'm aware of things. I'm so aware that I expect others to be aware. And sometimes it creates a frustration. So remind yourself that lacking in frustration, you're feeling compassion. So come from love whenever you're coming from something. And you're very busy. I just feel like you're busy. Let's see. These next two cards are going to indicate any action from somebody. But there might have been a fire sign just previously. Again, this could be something that's coming up too. It's just how it resonates with you. Wow, you've never been in one. Well, congratulations. Have you ever tried? I'm sure that there's something that arises anytime that you might have. That's funny. It's not wanting to tell me. Do you mind how old, if I ask how old you are? Because I mean, I think that's amazing. That's like grand. And again, these relationships don't have to necessarily indicate love ships. So like even with this fire sign, it could be somebody who was around you, who you had a relationship with, just like in general. It doesn't necessarily have to resonate in the true blue like love thing. Okay, so something in your past is being indicated that's kind of like holding back this action. So something to do with your past. There is an issue regarding your childhood. This is being indicated also. So some sort of non-happy memory situation is creating a buildup that doesn't let you love right now. It hasn't been letting you move through love or into love with any action. And there's a delay, so that's why there's this delay that you're probably meeting or bumping into. And yeah, so it again, this card is indicating that you need to clear away the debris or clear away whatever it is that's kind of like standing in your way. So it doesn't necessarily mean like clear it away, it's bad for you. It just means clear things away, clear things up, be very whole in your want of this. But there is something making it so that this action is not coming in your life. So something needs to be taken care of. And because if you clear it away, because it's not serving you so much, and remind yourself to see some humor, to laugh a little, to smile a little. It's fine to create a little bit of that childlikeness within yourself. Because you are very serious or very much in your rhythms or whatever this is that you're in. Because you're in something pretty heavily. And again, whatever these memories or this childhood thing, this might be the reason for the delay. Okay, so action is not happening anytime soon. Somebody coming into your life, that's something that you definitely have to be on a certain vibration, certain frequency, certain mindset, and someone like-minded, someone we mirror. But again, you're not going to see that kind of stuff unless the fog is undone, or unless you bring a little balance, a little joy into the life, like a happy worldly joy, not like the spiritual bliss. Because you're in that place, but there's a block. There's a block here. And again, I don't know how it is or what it is, but however that resonates with you, I want you to take that as an intention and, pull forward. Because no individual is actually perfect, but we can heal. We have the ability to heal and move forward. Clear away things, move forward so you can get the new things or the things that are for us. Sorry, I forget to look in the camera. Okay, I think I got time for one more zodiac sign today. All right, so we're going to get into probably our Cancer, I suppose. So we're going to do Cancer, Soulmate. Those aren't bad. Okay, so we're going to find out soulmate-wise who's around Cancer as far as your soulmate is concerned. We're going to go into some of the influences and the challenges that wrap around that, kind of what kind of past relationship you had with this individual, and why. Why is this person in my life? Why do I have a soul contract? What is this description? Finding a lesson that you might teach them. How can you deepen this relationship? How can you help them grow? Because we must give to receive and receive to keep giving. So we're going to figure out who your soulmate is around you, and this is going to be the most obvious individual. So this is not like lust or oh my god, it's Prince Charming or Princess Charming or whoever, but they are here to remind you of all of your princely or princessy things that you do that are divine, honey. All right. Thank you for coming back and getting that free reading, and for the subscribe. I hope, just check back in with me. Let me know how things are going, okay? All right, we got an air sign and a water sign. Let's see. All right. This individual was very much in a healing place. So this person is very protective of the heart. And that's only because, again, they walked away from a huge learning and almost like a healing experience. So they came out of, almost like rose out of the water, a different person. So I'm feeling like a baptism. Like that's what I'm getting in my mind right now. It's almost like this person was anew. So Cancer, that you know exactly who this would be around you. Somebody who has healed from something somewhere where they were very protective of the heart and they were not willing to get up and leave anybody around it. But they are now like at a point where they're so healed, they're so in their growth, they're so in their learning, that they're anew. They're in a really blessed place where they know that they control what breaks them, what hurts them. So it's a very strong individual. Somebody who was healing is teaching healing, I'm assuming. That's where we're headed. And I haven't done the cards yet, but I'm just assuming this individual, Cancer, is a very healing person for you. Those of us that have been hurt, healed, teach others how to do the same. So we're going to find out what your past life was with this individual, and then we're going to find out why the hell are they here in this lifetime? Why are they here with you now? Okay. Okay. So in the past, there was some sort of project the two of you would work on, and this could be inwardly or outwardly, however you take this. So this individual is definitely air sign or water sign, but this person for Cancer was somebody who brought about, reminded them of the peace and abundance in life, but they had a happy home life. So there was some type of a home that you created with this individual in the past life. So when we think about that, we could think about like just kind of creating a wholeness on the inside, or an actual house. Maybe you created and you built something together. You could have even created a new home for other people. It's completely kind of up to how this resonates for you and how, this lands. But currently, they're very much in a place around you trying to create some sort. They're trying to remind you of the importance of willpower. They're trying to remind you of the self-discipline it takes to move quickly forward, to be passionate and to drive and to have yourself in kind of a place of achievement. So they're trying to remind you that you too, back in the day, hung out and made a home. You had a happy home. You completed projects together. You did a bunch of shit together. And they're trying to remind you that this is it, man. This is where we're at. You already know how to do this shit. So Cancer, this person is indicating a reminder for you, your true soul, your trueness, without being covered up with a bunch of drama or trauma or ridiculousness. You know that you are of willpower. You are of self-discipline. You have all of these things. But this person is here at this moment to indicate, hey, these are the things that you need to continue moving forward to the next steps or to where we're headed, okay? Okay. Okay, so here comes that recognition for some high quality work, some, completing projects, trying to be of a community or celebrating some type of being a team player, okay? So this is exactly what the description is of the soul contract. So between the two of you, this is what is supposed to be powering. Full force ahead, this is definitely what's happening. Let's find out a little more. Yeah, so they're here because there's a significant delay. in a life, a very powerful revelation, a very powerful life event or experience that's leading to something. It's leading to change, or it's leading to you kind of blooming and becoming who you're supposed to be. So again, here's more affirmation reminding us of that, Cancer. So this person is definitely going to be bringing you back to the roots of yourself so that you can continue on, forge through this transformation that you're on. Because you are on it, but there's a delay. Okay, so there was an opportunity or something was handed to you. So there was a few things indicated that were given or laid out in front of you, and you haven't challenged this with an offer. You haven't given an offer. You haven't accepted any of these opportunities at all yet. And you need to, because right now you're in a place where the movement is great. You have perfect things around you. Everything's kind of set up spiritually, soul-wise. And so as of right now, like if you were to do it, make that decision, the delay would turn off. You'd start rolling again, and you would create abundance. The manifestation process, wherever you're at energetically, you need to fucking do it. You need to push the button on something here. It's going to change your life. So you definitely want to do it. But again, there is that delay, so now the cards are coming out reverse. Okay, this card indicates that you're not making a decision. You're pretending like there's not a problem. So here's another card surrounding the fact that you just won't do what you're supposed to be doing right now. And this individual is very much one of those people who's very easy to just kind of pick or choose, or make an option. But this individual's reminding you, hey, move forward because you know how to do this shit. And in order to deepen this relationship, you're going to need to listen to all these tools. You're going to need to forage through self-discovery so that you are on a clear lens with them. You both have clean slates. You're good to go. Things are nice. But you need to spend some time knowing yourself. You need to get it together, because that's what's happening here is you're not in a very knowing place. You need to create isolation around you. That is the Hermit card. So again, there's a couple different majors. It's a big time for you, Cancer. And this soulmate, this individual, this is just like a piece of the puzzle. This is nothing compared to what's actually at hand here. So this is just a little piece of the puzzle. All right, so and helping them to grow is on a delay too. So you actually are a little bit of a poopy head, because you're not actually doing what you're supposed to because you're scared. You're being insecure right now, and it's obvious, and this individual's like, come on, hurry it up. And you're actually not even giving at the moment for growth. This person needs you. They need your warm and sensible thoughts. They need your creativity. But what is happening here, you're not teaching them anything. You're not adding to their growth. So you're supposed to add to some sort of approach here to make it sensible, to make it make sense. You're trying to find a balance for them so that they can move more logically and less heart. You want them to be more understanding. This is something that you're going to add to their life. But again, they cannot observe shit unless you're doing that. And Cancer, if anybody can do that, you can. So get on it. So your soulmate is waiting on you. The universe is waiting on you. There's lots and lots of delays here. So you need to get your shit together. You are of amazing, amazing roots. So you need to keep moving through. You are in a place of great manifestation. Your energy is great. You're building your momentum, your movement. But you just won't say yes or no, or you won't pick something. So this won't be rolling through. So this soulmate, though, is going to be the obvious one around you. All right. Okay, so I will be back tomorrow to finish up all of the zodiac signs for soulmate. Again, I don't want to rush through this because I think it's a really good spread, and I think we can get a lot of intention from it and a lot of knowledge to where we're at even, and we could be a bystander or just listening in, and these things are detrimental to our life. I mean, these are important fucking things because these are universal experiences we all fucking go through. we are all, you know, fuzzied up. So sometimes we need to clear up the perspective, and it helps when a tarot reader says this is what it is. So it is helpful that people tell us what it is, and then we're like, okay, let's go do it. You know, so it is nice to just have somebody, even if you don't have somebody. So I hope that I added to your day or intention for the week or the month or the year, or I hope that I helped to aid in the person who is around you that you really need to attend to, so that you both can move fluidly through the future, okay? Again, if you hit subscribe, I will get a list every day. I get a list of who subscribed, so I will get you wrote down for your free reading. It is a short and sweet personal reading. It's just a 3-card thing, but it is a thank you from me to you, to helping add to the growth of my channel, as well as if you purchase a $10 personal reading, you will get a short and sweet reading for free, as a thank you and my gratitude for you being here. All right. Okay. So make sure you go check out all the social media links. Go check those out so you can share, follow, and like those. Go subscribe. Please, please, please. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So again, I will be back tomorrow to finish all of this up. We will get it all finished up. But again, I want to take my time so we can learn from this, kind of grow from this situation. But I want you to remember to subscribe to Hangman Tarot. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you can get all of your notifications to come back and check out your tarot card readings in the future. Go check out links in the description box. Go share, like, and follow if you would. Much appreciated. Again, please check